Amber Alert remains active exactly 1 month after Elijah Vue was reported missing from Two Rivers by his mother's boyfriend on February 20th. Just hours after that 911 call to police, Jesse Vang and Katrina Bauer were arrested.
And tonight, we are learning new information about those two. They face felony child neglect charges in relation to the missing little boy. Bauer and Vang remain in custody at the Manitowoc County Jail. Vang's preliminary hearing is expected to be delayed tomorrow and rescheduled. Newly obtained documents reveal a troubled past for Bauer, Vang, and Jimmy Vue, the boy's biological father. Brittany Schmidt joins us with what she's learned.
In November 2015, Outagamie County investigators respond to a hotel in Appleton. According to court documents, Katrina Bauer hid in the bathroom, got the attention of hotel staff to call police. Bauer reported a sexual assault by two men, one being Jesse Vang. According to a search warrant, Bauer told investigators she was their property and described being taken to Minnesota to perform sex acts for compensation, including drugs. 2 months later, Bauer asked police to not investigate the sexual assault involving Vang. Bauer was now involved with Jimmy Vue, Elijah's biological father, and according to Bauer, Vue was the alpha over Vang in, quote, some sort of structure. Ultimately, federal prosecutors handled the case against Vang, convicting him on drug charges. He was released in December of 2022. Vue went to prison in January of 2023 in another case. We recently learned in court, in a statement from Bauer's mother, why she was with Vang.
She stated, "I felt alone. I can assure you she is well aware of resources available, but she chose not to use them."
And now we know from criminal complaints, Bauer wanted Vang to teach Elijah how to, quote, be a man and correct his supposed bad behavior. On February 12th, Bauer and Vang met in Fond du Lac to drop Elijah off with Vang for disciplinary reasons. 2 days later, Bauer visited Vang in Two Rivers. The criminal complaint says Katrina took a photo of Elijah lying on a bed at 3:13 a.m. He had a, quote, blindfold over his eyes, appears to have bruising on his jawline and neck on the left side, as well as bruising on his upper left arm. An hour later, Bauer deleted the photo. On February 16th, Vang visited an auto shop with Elijah. The owner released these photos to Action 2 News. Later that night, into the early morning hours of Saturday the 17th, phone data shows Bauer came back to Two Rivers. She told investigators she saw Elijah, but he was tired. The couple went to Manitowoc in the early morning hours, but according to surveillance photos, police don't see a child in the vehicle. Monday, February 19th, Vang told investigators Elijah was in punishment while he took a sleeping aid and watched a movie. The next morning, Vang got up around 7:30 a.m. to get his 15-year-old son on the bus for school. When Vang returned to the apartment, he said he locked the doorknob, deadbolted it, and put the security chain on the door to keep Elijah from walking out of the apartment. Around 8 a.m., Vang said he woke Elijah up for breakfast, then went back into his bedroom and fell asleep while Elijah stood in timeout. Vang called 911 at 10:59 a.m. on February 20th to report Elijah missing. At 3 p.m. on Tuesday, state officials issued an Amber Alert for Elijah Vue. It remains active 1 month later.